Hey Jazz, you know how we were learning about that Colombian hospital VLF that has implemented an SAP? Don't you think that the management has done that in like a really effective way, because they've gone through all the proper planning, they've communicated the change and things well to, you know, the members of the public. They've, you know, really adapted the best practice as well for SAP, don't you reckon? What are your thoughts?
I think the best practice is really good because, you know, instead of creating a new software that's highly customized, it's going to take some time, it's going to cost them money.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, they better use something that's worked in other industries before. I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, like, I mean, also, I guess because they're implementing something that has worked for previous industries as well, they're obviously going to have to now teach their employees this new software. But now that they have to teach them the software, they kind of got to teach them from start to finish, which means employees now get an understanding of everyone's role, not just their own role. So I would think that that would really help myself if I was in the industry, knowing how my role impacts others further down along in the chain.
And it minimises all of the mistakes along the road.
Because you might see something that could be a mistake and be able to point it out earlier before it actually comes to that stage where
it saves a lot of time and money as well for the company.
Yeah, I really think so.
And I like how they communicated the change in the benefits.
Yeah.
You know how they started with the big bosses and then down the nurses and all that. I think it's really good that
how they've then told, you know, the people that actually come to the hospital for their services
and you know, trainings as well. I think that's really good.
So I guess based on that and all these benefits that the management has done, what do you, Jess and Zaynab, think that potentially management could have done maybe a bit better? You tell us.
What could VLF management have done differently? Before VLF was pre-ordering the supplies before the surgery. They could have like implemented an RFID system where they would restock the supplies. The RFID system is when the supplies is going out, they would scan the medicine, it would give an automated request to replenish the stock. Therefore, the staff would have more time to allocate to their patients and it would be less time consuming.
Even though there was a learning-based strategy for the employees involving computer labs and 24/7 assistance, they could have had more training beforehand in regards to the billing and documentation during their work practice. This would be to ensure that the initial processes weren't delayed, because when they had their day one of the SAP implementation, they had 30 emergency patients that were left without documentation, and it took 3 months to catch up on just that billing process. It wasn't anticipated enough. The difficulty in documenting while they were on the job and while they were trying to prioritise their patient care, particularly in emergency. When it came to operating the system on day one, their autopilot was switched off as they didn't have that prior practice and training to actually document while they were working. This meant that these processes were discarded on the day and they had to complete them later, and it just made more delays for the hospital and all the staff.
VLF decided to implement a new ERP system. In order to explain the rationale for change, managers needed to convince staff that the main objective is not to cut jobs, but to improve service delivery and efficiency. Staff who are not experienced with IT are all put on a training program, which started very early on in the project. Computer labs with SAP modules were installed, available to anyone 24/7. A help desk was also put in, run by senior staff and IT consultants who were on the joint application design team for this ERP system. Prior to rollout, there were some inconsistencies that arose in the ERP system. The CEO actually decided to postpone the rollout in order to solve these problems, despite the costs associated. This was a good decision, as it is very unsafe for a hospital to have problems in their ERP systems. Due to these reasons, we can tell that the management team at VLF has done a very good job in implementing this ERP system.